Teacher's log, Kinder Adventures. Um, so I want you guys to understand that it's very important about the things that you expose your children to in terms of what they watch and what you watch and when if they're around and whatnot. Um, and you want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's pretty easy. The reason why I say this is because they will store it and then they will use it at the most inopportune time. How do I know? Because I'm a kindergarten teacher. And that is the most inopportune time. They save everything that they shouldn't save and come and tell in kindergarten. In their mind, it is always like you think about adults, we always say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, it's happy hour somewhere. Well, kids say now's the time in kinder, no matter what it is. So, example, holding up the card, letter D. Kid raises his hand. I'm like, yes, so and so. What letter is this? D. That's the letter name. Okay? Good job. What is the letter sound? D. Excellent. Yes? Well, D stands for doll. Yes, it does. There's a doll, a picture of a doll on this card. But that doll's kind of creepy, like that one doll with the knife. Doll with a knife? Yeah. Goes around killing people. Well, why would you share that? I don't know. I wanted to ask, where'd you see that or whatever, but then I was thinking, I don't want to hear the rest of the story. And the reason why I didn't want to hear the rest of the story is because I didn't want, when I have conferences, to be looking at mom or dad when they come in and just be like, mm, we got a lot to talk about, but it ain't about the kid. So I didn't want to be like that. The other thing is, it's so entertaining how they are fascinated by some of the smallest little things. Okay? Some of the smallest little things. Today, I was sitting in my chair and I have like an office chair that spins. And I was kind of swinging back and forth a little bit or whatever. And they were just like, I'm trying to talk to them. And I'm like kind of going left and right like this, right? But all they could focus on was the chair. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just break in the action. And so I decided to do that. So then I was like, hey, check this out. And I spun in my chair about 3 times. Apparently, that was like the greatest thing that they've ever seen. The greatest, it's not even a trick. But they were just baffled by it. And I'm like, okay. And then Giggles was like, I can do that. I was like, not in the chair that I gave you. I said, besides, I did it much cooler. And this is my chair, and I can do it here. I can still do it. This girl, good luck to her first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th, and 12th grade teachers. Good luck. Because she's only going to get better. She's only going to get more refined. And I can tell you right now that some of the smart aleck remarks that I've had, unfortunately, not thinking about it, I am teaching her, unfortunately, how to be even better than how she is now. And I am sorry. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I have them going back to work, but like I said, they are just amazed by the smallest things. I'm sitting here and the kids, I finally got them on their Chromebooks and everything like that, all right? So this is a whole new world for a lot of them. By the way, I'm just letting you parents know that it's not cool when these kids get Chromebooks and all they want to do is try to touch the screen because all they do is play on tablets and cell phones. Give them toys. You should see them when they have toys in the classroom when they have playtime. They love it. They're kids. Just saying. Now, back to the story. So it's all quiet, and I told the kids, hey, keep it down, because other people are working or whatever. And one kid's like, wow! Shh. Shh. D, D, D. I'm like, they're not asking you to say it out loud. Then all of a sudden, whoa! And I'm like, Giggles. And she's like, the cow jumped over the moon. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let her have that one. I'm going to let her have that one because she is absolutely fascinated. And I'm not even going to, yeah, you got this one, girl. That's all you. And then the rest of them, some of them still couldn't figure out pressing buttons. I'm like, why are you on a Google search for platypus? What? They're just pressing buttons and somehow images of platypus came up. I'm glad that's what it was because it could have gotten a whole lot worse. Luckily it didn't. But anyway, though, I will say that, like I said before, it's awesome to see the change since day one. But with that, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll be back with more stories in transmission.